What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy, Kyle Milligan, coming to you live from Boca Raton, Florida. And today I want to discuss 3 irresistible offer examples and why they worked on me. So I think this is a question that I've gotten a couple times, like how do we make an offer irresistible? That's like a magical word, that an offer just becomes irresistible, like you add the right things, you put in the right premiums, or you check off the right boxes, and all of a sudden people can't resist your offer. And I think it goes back to the same message that I've been preaching for the entirety of this channel. The same message I wrote my entire book, Take Their Money, available at kylethewriter.com/book. The whole premise I wrote that book on is that copywriting is a language. All right, what we are doing is not a how-to. It isn't step 1, step 2, step 3. Instead, it's a language that speaks to the emotional brain. So when we're looking at an irresistible offer, what we're talking about is very much the same thing. In fact, in my book, I warn that one of the biggest dangers that people, or the biggest problems people make in the offer, is they all of a sudden go from selling on emotion, they go from stoking those new, easy, safe, and big emotions into, okay, here's what you get with the offer, and then they just kind of tell them, they just kind of tell the audience, this is what you're going to get, this is what you're going to get, this is what you're going to get. And it's supposed to be like magical, like it's just so much stuff that they'll just be like, oh, right, that's exactly irresistible. Like, that's it, that triggers all the irresistibility. But what happens is they neglect the new, easy, safe, and big aspect because they've gone into offer mode, and now they just want to tell the audience, like, this is so great, get it, and just give it away, completely neglecting the emotional element and component of it. So I was inspired to do this video finally because I bought my first $2,000 product in my entire life, and I was like, wow, that was an irresistible offer. It truly worked on me, and I was on the other side of it for one of the few times in my life. So I want to go over these irresistible offers that I've encountered, how they worked on me, and the emotional impact, the emotional aspects of those things, and how you can trigger those in your irresistible offer. So you can sell more stuff, right? There's 2 ways to really make an offer irresistible. I'm breaking it down into super simple things so that you can kind of replicate this. 1 is add value, and 2 is relieve the pain of buying. And these are each associated with the big 4 emotions, 2 of them, new and big, easy and safe. So what I kind of want to talk about with you a little bit are some of the offers that I've experienced where I felt that. I want to go to one that truly worked on me, that has stuck with me for a very long time for several reasons, and I kind of want to give you a story behind that. And it was from Ben Settle, and it was an offer like I'll never forget. It doesn't really have much to do with the offer, maybe more about my specific life situation, but I think that plays into why it was so powerful for him. So I was homeless. I was living off of the generosity of my girlfriend at the time, and I got this Ben Settle email, last day, closing call, and I decided to read the email to see how he wrote it. It was mainly just like for education and research, and this is how I have bought all the other 2 offers that I'm about to tell you about, was through research and education. I was like, how did they write this? And I ended up buying. So I looked at Ben Settle's email, and it was basically, I was like, I've already seen this offer 1,000 times. What is he talking about now? And all of a sudden, he had added a couple new things. He was selling, it's like, I think it was like an affiliate offer, like someone else's product, like this time 2 years ago. And he was like, okay, I'm selling you this book, or this video course, and it's going to change your life. But not only am I going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw in like a private interview, one-on-one interview that I've never released anywhere else. Guess what emotion that is? It's new and only. He said, not only that, I'm also going to include all these transcripts with interviews from all these other millionaires that I've had interviews with too, and these things added like $1 bajillion to my business or something like that. I don't remember exactly, it was a long, long time ago. But anyway, so he added something new, and then he made it big, and it was something I could only get from him. So what he was doing is just stacking that value, stacking that value, stacking that value, seeing that, and just feeling so, I could almost call it shame. Like, this, I should buy this. Like, this is too good to be true. And there's very few times in my life that I've thought, like, this is too good to be true. Like, this is just too much value. I have to buy this. And that was one of those times. And it stuck with me because it was a time in my life where I absolutely could not buy it. And it was only like $67 or something like that. And I just remember, like, standing there, like, paralyzed because it was such a powerful offer. And I would have bought it in a heartbeat. But I was in such a bad place financially. And this is why I say don't buy my stuff if you can't afford my stuff, by the way. I was like, I'm not going to spend the money on it. I'll get myself right first. Anyway, so that was a very powerful thing. And the way he did that was he just overwhelmed me with value. And then also at the end of it was urgency. It was the last day. I was receiving that email. I had like 4 hours to make a decision. So urgency, scarcity, new and big. Now I want to talk about the other 2. All right, so we talked about new and big. Adding value. Now I want to talk about relieving the pain of buying. Easy, safe. A couple of easy ways to do that. So I want to go to Frank Kern's sales letter for his book. So for me, I ended up buying that book kind of on accident. I was actually breaking down his sales letter as research, education. I did it on the YouTube and Facebook channel. You can go, I don't think I did it on Facebook. Maybe I did. But it's definitely on the YouTube channel. You can check out me breaking down that sales letter. So one of the things that I did in that was I just went down for research again. I broke down all the elements. I was like, man, this is a great copy. And I get to the bottom, and the book was like $6. All right? Now, the way you relieve the pain of the purchase is make it so easy and safe. Like, if it's the worst book of all time, I still wouldn't even take the time to refund it for $6. That is just far too easy to ignore. It doesn't hurt that I think Frank Kern is awesome and I love all his stuff, and on top of it, it's only $6. He made it so easy that I would just be stupid, okay? It comes back to that feeling. You gotta be crazy not to do this. He made it so easy to get hold of this book and get more information about stuff I was already reading about, his intent-based branding and that strategy that he uses. He made it so easy that it would have been foolish not to buy, right? It'd have been crazy not to buy. So, what have we learned here? We've talked about the 2 ways to make an offer more irresistible. It's about adding value, making it new and big, and relieving the pain of buying, easy and safe. And what's important is not necessarily like what's in there specifically, but that the thing of it triggers either new, easy, safe, or big. And again, the alter egos, which I discuss in my book, come into play too. New and only, meaning you only get it here. This is the only time this offer will ever be available, and then it's disappearing forever, right? So, new, easy. Easy, and anybody can do it, right? Anybody can fork over $6 for a book that can make you money, right? So, safe. That's social proof and guarantees. For Frank's offer, it was a super safe offer. 100% guaranteed for $6 or whatever it was. No problem. I will pay for that, right? And then big. Like, the book has the potential to do amazing things for you, right? Because it teaches you information that, strategies that help Frank Kern sell millions of dollars worth of stuff. And the same thing with that Ben Settle offer that I'll never be able to let go just because of the emotional impact it had, and I wasn't able to buy, right? And the last one is the one I just bought for $2,000, and this is a thing that I followed very, very closely. This is a product launch for Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, and the funny thing is, I did not buy the product. I bought the product, but I did not buy the product. You know what I bought? I bought the premiums. Here's what happened. I received an email from Russell Brunson, and the email subject line was, it said, wait, what? I did not expect that to happen. So I'm like, okay, let's read the emails. I've been reading all the emails, watching all the videos, seeing how they do their launch. I open it, and Russell says, I just went live in my mastermind, and you'll never believe what happened. Check it out. But I check out the live video, and he's in his mastermind, the ClickFunnels Inner Circle or whatever it is. He goes around the room, and he basically has all these people offer free like $900 bonuses. There were 11 bonuses in total, like people all inside his mastermind giving away $1,000 products for free. There were 11 in total. Some of them were $1,000, some were $1,500. It was well over $10,000 worth of free stuff. And whenever he finished the thing, he was like, wow, well, we have also our stack of $125,000 bonuses I was already including, plus that. And I was like, I've got to buy. I didn't even really think about the product at that time. They overwhelmed me so strongly. They added so much new value, and it was so huge that I had that moment in my life where I was like, I'd be crazy not to buy this. Not to mention the fact that it's Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi's product is probably gonna be amazing. I bought for the premiums. And then also, we have to factor in with these offers, urgency and scarcity. Russell says, like, oh my God, there's only 1 day left. I gotta top the leaderboard, right? He gave me a reason for this sale. He gave me a reason for this incredible irresistible offer. He said, I've got to top the leaderboard. You've got to buy through my affiliate link. Here, I'll give you all these bonuses. And then there's urgency. This is the only chance I'll probably ever get a chance like this to get that much free premiums. And the scarcity was there. The urgency was there. It was so big. It was overwhelming. And it was already a Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi product. And it's like, holy crap. You would be insane not to buy, right? That's how I felt. I actually bought that $2,000 product, the first $2,000 product I've ever bought. That's an emotional sell. It isn't just check this box, check this box, check this box, put this in your offer, put this, now put the guarantee, now put the testimonials. It's not that. This is what it is. It comes down to these four. You either add value and make it newer, bigger, and remember the alter egos, new and only, big and fast, okay? Or you relieve the pain of buying. You make it so easy that anybody can afford it, and you make it safe and predictable. You know it's going to work. or your money back, or you've got social proof, you've got all these big names guaranteeing, and then this is an awesome product, right? I want to make a critical offer. Don't switch to offer mode. Don't think you're just telling them what they're getting. You're still selling on emotion. And there are big four selling emotions. They are new, easy, safe, and big. Whenever you're doing an offer, you're either adding value, you're stacking it up, you're adding premiums, you're adding bonuses, or you're relieving the pain of buying. You're making it so easy and so safe and so predictable, like either there's a guarantee, or there's some sort of like social proof element, or there's some sort of like the price is so low, how could you not, right? That's it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace out, Copy Squad.